Chander, Advocate, Supreme Court. Sumit Chander, to begin with you on this, the fact is, the morality of it, whether it's creating communal disharmony, Ayodhya, Mathura, Kashi, Gyanvapi, then, Mehroli, Sambhal, and now you have Ajmer Dargah. All of that aside, Sumit Chander, the fact is the lacuna or the loophole actually comes in the Places of Worship Act. Because if you look at it, at one end, be the Ayodhya judgment, it makes it very clear that the act cannot be looked in retrogression, number one. Number two, that it is only purview to what the Ayodhya judgment says. It cannot impact any other monument, and it ends there. But when in Gyanvapi, the survey, when the committee wanted to stop the survey, they went to the Supreme Court. Sumit Chander, the Supreme Court made it very clear, because at that point of time, it's not a written order, but an oral observation. And in that, you had, Justice Chandrachud state that finding the nature of the religious place not barred under the 1991 law.
True. See, it's very clear. I think Justice Chandrachud made it very clear. You can do surveys, nothing bars a survey to determine as to what kind of an inquiry can take place. In fact, the law provides for appointment of a local commissioner wherever the court needs the support of a local commissioner, and only to ascertain, it had clarified there, that only to ascertain that what is the nature of the place of worship, or what was it as on 15th August 1947. So, but even if after the survey it is found that whatever the nature is, even if it is different,
you can't change it. So you can conduct surveys, is what you're saying, Sumit Chander, but you can't
change the nature of it.
So we'll give you the ammunition, but you can't use it. But you can conduct the surveys.
That is where the act comes into play. So I think we are all restricted by that. But yes, doing the survey is a matter of right, and the court can appoint local commissioners to take care of that. That is not the problem.
Swarnim Chaturvedi, stemming from what? But having said that, Sumit Chander, on the other side, the confusion has also come in from the top court of the country. I'll come back to you, sir. Please allow me to bring in our other guests as well. Sumit Chander, the confusion in interpretation has actually filtered down from the top court of the country.
See, when we talk about the top court, the intention is not to create confusion. See, the end of the day, Supreme Court was only citing the relevant provisions of the Constitution and giving the citizens the very fundamental right to profess and practice a certain religion. Having said that, Supreme Court only made it clear that so far the act is concerned, it has been drafted in whatever manner drafted. It has certain restrictions. It has not clarified certain things. So Supreme Court clarified that, listen, if it is not mentioned in the act may only prevent you from changing the nature and character of the temple, but nothing in the act stops you from doing a survey. And every citizen has a right to do a survey and get to know what was the status of this actual monument which was there much before or 1947. So that survey can be conducted, and that is what the Supreme Court clarified. It is not some confusion that has been created by the Supreme Court.